Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of ULMX, Life in Germany. Today we're in the kitchen and we're making something nice and refreshing for this extremely hot June day, which is Rohkostsalat, or raw food salad. It contains three ingredients that I never knew how to use in the United States because without doing this, without this preparation method, they're just too crunchy and undesirable in a salad mixture. But we prepare these carrots and cabbage in such a way that is really, really tasty. You're not going to want to miss how it's done. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of ULMX, Life in Germany. Today we're going into another lifestyle thing, the kitchen. Let me show you what we got cooking here. First of all, spaghetti water is heating up in a massive pot that has nothing to do with Germany. When I bought this, they looked at me crazy. This does got nothing to do with German culture. Yeah, so that's just a little culture shock that Germany got when I got here. I bought that pot and they were like, so why are you buying such a big pot? I was like, pasta. And they were like, pasta? It's for huge vegetables, obviously. Well, in my culture, it's just big enough for pasta. It's about 18, actually 6 o'clock, but that's how we call it. It's what we call it here is 18. That's something. We always use military time here in Germany. That could be a topic we could talk about later. Alright, so what I want to talk about today is Rohkostsalat. Check this out. I never knew how to use any of these things to make them actually taste good in a salad till I came here, and this has changed dramatically. This is 300 grams of a mixture of red cabbage, white cabbage, and carrots, as you probably recognized. And I'll show you how to make this into something that's really, really, really good without taking like 20 hours. It's awesome. I'm no genius. I have to look it up on my phone every time. I use this Karottensalat Rezept, which is a recipe for carrot salad. If you couldn't figure that out, that has nothing to do with your German ability. Sorry. You don't have to be good at German to be able to figure out that that means carrot salad recipe. But basically, something that I'll just throw in here right now at the beginning of this is like carrot salad, red and white cabbage salad, all essentially just are the same thing. You mix it up with some vinegar, salt, and sugar, and you can add some oil if you want. I don't like adding oil. I don't know why you would add oil necessarily. Yeah, you could add a little bit if you want that slipperiness, but taste-wise, you probably can't even notice it. So once you do that, you massage it a little bit, and the salt and sugar will soften up the red cabbage and carrots so that it's actually good in a salad. If it's crunchy, it's like, what is this doing in here? So this has nothing to do with Germany. It's just an ignorance that I grew up with in the United States. These ingredients that everyone has can turn these ingredients that no one wants to buy at the supermarket into something that makes a really great topping on salad. Salt, this is sugar, salt, pepper, and a little bit of this. Admittedly, they don't have Altmeister, the Klassiker Weinwürzig Essig vinegar in the USA. Unfortunately, I know. But everything else, I mean, you can get a different brand of vinegar. Lemon juice as well, almost forgot about that. So that all took less time than it took to boil water for the spaghetti, obviously. And now I'm just going to throw the spaghetti in there. I just thought I would mention, in the United States you get 456 grams, not 500, because you get a pound of spaghetti instead of a kilo. Fun fact. But you can get it for probably like 29 cents at the cheapest in the United States. So 456 grams for 29 cents, it's like, that's a pretty good value. Okay, so There are two main ways you can do this. You can just like wait a while, which is what I'm going to do, or if you wanted to get it to go faster, what you would do is fill up the sink with hot water, like maybe just like 2 or 3 centimeters deep, and then you put the bowl in the sink and let that water kind of like warm it, not really cook it or not really even heat it up, it just warms up a little bit. But you don't really need to do that if you're willing to wait a while for the salt and sugar to take effect. So this is all you have to do is once you rub the salt and sugar mixture thoroughly over these cut up pieces of cabbage and carrot, along with the vinegar, the whole thing is going to soften up pretty rapidly, actually. And what happens is it starts releasing the liquids out of the slices of carrot and cabbage, and that liquid starts kind of filling up the bowl a little bit if all goes to plan. So right now everything's pretty dry, and I'll show you the result after I wash my hand and wait a few minutes for that massaged in salt and sugar to get that scientific reaction going and getting that liquid to release, and everything softens up once it's kind of sitting in the liquid. So let's give that a few minutes. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for that thing to cook while these bells are going off. Oh man, every time I make a video the bells go off. What I wanted to mention was, if you want to look up a recipe like in German, how is there a cigarette right now? What is this? That better be from the wind and not from people above us. My God. Can't even pick that up. I need gloves or something. I'll pick that up in a second. I'll pick that up when I'm done with this video. But I just wanted to tell you the search term is Rohkostsalat. That's Rohkostsalat. And I thought I would also mention just a fun fact about the word salad, which is kind of like always a funny discussion to have. In German, there's the word for salad in the sense of like this, Rohkostsalat, and that's salat. And then there's the word for lettuce, which is identical. So there's one word for lettuce and salad. So anytime you refer to that plant, the lettuce plant, or any of its variations, for example, romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce, it's salat, it's salad. So you can easily get confused if you're talking about the finer points of salad, if salad comes up much in your life like it does in my life. And it's just funny. Like these bells. So this video isn't about is it better or worse to live in Germany as a vegan, but just like having this available at a restaurant or a beer garden or something like that it's pretty good, because you can order a salad and it's not just like pure leaves. You get some like more hearty food. Ooh, spaghetti's all done. Yeah, so this video isn't about whether or not it's better or worse to live in Germany as a vegan, but there is like the beauty of these salads really helps. I mean, you can get this at like a traditional German restaurant where most of the other people there are probably ordering schnitzel and stuff, which I've never had and I never really want. Although actually we had it one time with celery. That was pretty good. It was alright. I mean, I would think meat would ruin it, but whatever. These salads are available at like all traditional restaurants pretty much. You can order a salad and you'll get this. And what they do, because they're a restaurant, they separate the 3 things out, like, or they might even add 4 things. So you'll have your carrots, your red cabbage and white cabbage, and maybe also cucumbers. Also it's sort of a vinegary, they get soft. Like it's a crunchy cucumber. They're not like this, they're like wilted kind of and softened like the carrots are. But now it's the moment of truth. As you can see here, they're not stiff anymore. There's kind of a liquid. Obviously, there's some liquid just from pouring in the vinegar and stuff, but also partly juice, basically, because the sugar and the salt have this effect where they pull the water out, which is why you have to drink a lot of water if you eat a lot of bread to stay hydrated. And the exact same effect happens if you drink a lot of sugar or eat a lot of sugar. You need to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated because that pulls water. I don't know, it's science, osmosis, something similar to osmosis, I would assume. Anyway, You can see how soft this is. So like, you just take this, it's nice and soft, and plop it onto your salad. And you can eat that without actually like crunching it. It's soft, it's chewy-ish. It's at least as soft as a regular cucumber. Beautiful, right? And if you want to store it, you can put it in a jar. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty tasty. This video is sponsored by ULMX English, available in the App Store. Check it out for anyone who wants to improve their English verbal abilities so that you can speak without hesitation and really get a chance to practice on your own and not only practice in conversations. That's what I love to do in German, love to practice on my own, and then take all the things that I've learned and practice out into my real life. Not just practicing in real life. It's a slow and painful process. We'll see you in the next episode. If you don't like this video, tell us what you would prefer to watch, and if you do like this video, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.